you can monetize before you're monetized. You just have to be clever with it. You're paid based off the value that you deliver. Your cleverness, your wittiness, your ability to see opportunity is rewarded, not just time equals this amount of money. And finally, I wanted to answer a few of your questions related to making money on YouTube. I made a community post asking for your questions. Here's some of the things you guys asked. So Zachary Lavender asks, what did your schedule look like when you had a full-time job and you were grinding on YouTube? So basically, I delivered paint for the first 2.5 years of my channel. And so from 6 a.m. until 3 in the afternoon or 2 in the afternoon, I delivered paint, and then I would go home and I would shoot that day's video immediately. I would edit it and I would schedule it to post the next day. And I just had no free time. It was kind of as simple as that. I didn't hang out with friends, or I took my friends to the movies. That was my time that I spent. But there wasn't any secret to kind of how it looked like. While I delivered paint, and so between deliveries, I would write my notes for that day's video, and I would respond to comments. But it was just a hustle and a grind. I just cut a lot of stuff out of my life, and movies and YouTube became everything. And if you wanted to hang out with me, you came with me. I brought my kids to the movies, took my wife on date nights, and took my friends to the movies. That was my social time, and YouTube was it. Carter asks, as soon as your channel gets monetized, what is the first thing you should do? As I mentioned before, you're not automatically monetized. You need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. What's the first thing you should do when you get monetized? Honestly, there's nothing that should change. You just make money now. Make sure that it's linked up properly to the bank account or whatever. There's some technical stuff that I'm not interested in going into here. There's other how-tos on to do all that stuff, and YouTube has them built into their system. But it doesn't change anything. It's not like you're monetized and now you're making $1,000 a month. It's still based off the number of ads that run. And you can, as I mentioned in this video, you can monetize before you're monetized. You just have to be clever with it. All that stuff that I mentioned, if you have better Patreon hooks than I have, if you have better affiliate ideas than I have, you can make money much sooner and quicker. You just have to be clever. You just can't, it's not a day job. You're not paid based off the amount of money you put in. You're paid based off the value that you deliver. Your cleverness, your wittiness, your ability to see opportunity is rewarded, not just time equals this amount of money. So, but there's nothing specifically that changes once you're monetized. So I don't really have any suggestions as to what you should do the next day once you're monetized. Keep doing whatever you were doing to get monetized and just build momentum. Brockside says, how much of it is selling shrimp out of a van? For me, that's my secret. The real way that I'm able to do this full time, I've got a van that I sell shrimp out of every Friday night here by the football stadium. You got me. Kendrick Lee, how often do you need to be posting to keep a decent income from YouTube? It has nothing to do with posting frequency. Dude Perfect has 50 million plus subscribers, like 11 billion views, and they post one video every 2 weeks. 2 videos per month. When in the month of December they posted weekly, it was mind-blowing because they'd never posted 4 videos in a month before. They'd never done that before. And so it's not about how frequently you need to post. It's about, do you have content that connects with people? Different niches are different. Dude Perfect cannot crank out content as quickly as I do because they're literally trying to do these wacky, crazy trick shots. That's what they do, and it takes a long time for them to come up with creative ideas and then just to pull it off. It takes forever to do that. But every single video that they put out it's a home run. Incredible production, and they're doing super cool stuff, and they're entertaining. For me, I'm talking about movies. It's very easy to crank out a video every single day. Not all of them are as good as other video ideas, but I can do it every day because I'm just talking about movies and TV. There's a lot to talk about. So it all kind of depends on your channel and what your niche is, but you have to deliver good quality value. And if that's once per week, if that's once a month, if that's every other day, that's what matters, is what frequency can you deliver value that gets people to click and watch.